Hey Taurus, what's going on? I hope you're really well. My name is Diane and this is Madam Butterfly Tarot, and we are going to do a love reading for July and the last week of June. But it is a timeless reading, so whenever this happens to pop up in your feed is when you were meant to see it. You are very welcome here at Taurus. Thank you so much for taking the time to check out the reading. You know, I appreciate it so much. And if you feel like liking and subscribing for me, I would appreciate that so much as well. That was crap. Let's do one more. This is a new deck, so the pigs are reluctant to get in the blanket, frankly. This King of Wands has just popped out here. You might be dealing with an Aries or someone with Aries in their chart, because I think Aries had that card in the exact same place. And I'm going to say to you what I said to Aries. I feel like you have someone waiting, right? Someone is energetically waiting to come in. They've been waiting for the right time. Very, very slow moving energy. This Knight of Pentacles here. You could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. You could also be dealing with a Virgo or a Capricorn, but someone has been energetically waiting for the right time to come in. Excuse me, Taurus. They're keeping an eye on you. Someone's been watching. Whoever this person is, they have a very solid offer to bring you. I just want to get one from this deck here. What does Taurus need to know about love? The Six of Swords. Who had that? Did Gemini have it? I swear there is always like a little bit of a crossover with Taurus and Gemini. It kind of looks like some of you might be dealing with an Aries, but you have the Six of Swords here. I think Gemini had this, don't quote me on that, but it's the light at the end of the tunnel. Breathe a sigh of relief and make new plans. So maybe you're dealing with a Gemini, or you got Gemini in your chart, but you might also be traveling. For some of you, you might be making a decision to leave someone behind and travel, and that's maybe when you meet this new person. That's obviously not going to be for all of you, but the Six of Swords is like you're leaving something behind. See, he's coming in out of the storm. So you've kind of been in some kind of stormy energy where things have not been so easy, and you're closing down that cycle, and I feel like you're making new plans. Maybe, I can't remember if Gemini had that. I'm sorry if they didn't. It's similar to the Gemini energy though that they had. I feel like there's someone new coming in here. Alright, tell us more about this new person coming in. They come in when you make the decision. I think some of you must have Aries in your chart. They come in very fast once you make a decision. Because at the moment you may have multiple options, or you may be kind of hanging on to, excuse me card, you may be hanging on to something from the past. And because of that, you might be thinking that this new person coming in is too good to be true or something like that. They're going to come in very fast, almost overnight. Okay, let's just go ahead and take those. Yeah, this is someone new. Page of Cups is usually new energy coming in. So it could be a Pisces that you're dealing with. The Tower is also Aries energy. It could be a Pisces though with the Page of Cups. Very, very sweet energy. You know, very romantic, almost like they can be a little naive, like in a nice way, the Page of Cups. Like they're that level of sweet. They might come in a little out of the blue, you know, with the Page of Cups. Yeah, this is definitely someone new that you're dealing with here. The Page of Cups and the Ace of Cups, definitely someone new. They've been, like I said, they've been energetically waiting for you to release the past so that they can come in, because this person sees you as their perfect partner, their wish fulfillment. You know, if you want to be the king, if you're a boy and you want to be the king, you be the king, right? But You're showing up here as this the queen, you know, like I said, if you want to be the king, you be the king. You can switch the roles around, but this person sees you as their perfect partner. This person sees you as their wish fulfillment. You may have been, this person's already got their eye on you. Now, I don't know what's going on in the 3D, but I can tell you energetically, even if this is someone, because you might already know this person is the thing, and I'm saying new, but you might know them, right? Like it might be someone that you've met and it just hasn't got off the ground yet, or something like this. You might have known them for a while, you might have known them for a couple of years or something, but you've not been in a relationship with this person. There's not a lot of baggage. That's what new means. It's like fresh energy. And I always think with the king and the queen, the king is always, I don't, like you can kind of, let me try and show you. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but see, he's looking directly at her, but she's actually just looking over his head, right? So it's like this person has been energetically like spying or waiting. And you may think you've been in alignment before, but you actually haven't been, because you hadn't released the past yet. But now you're releasing it, and this person's going to come like in like a shot, like a bullet out of a gun. Because you may have been been distracted by something from your past, but this person sees you as their wish fulfillment. Look at that. 4 of Wands underneath that. Yeah, we're going to take it, because then you have the Knight of Pentacles with the 8 of Pentacles. Sorry, the Knight of Pentacles with the Ace of Pentacles. So this person is loyal. This new person that's wanting to come in. There's a lot of passion here. You guys are very, you're going to be very physically attracted to each other, very passionate about each other. They could be a fire sign, or that like they could have that in their chart somewhere, or they're just showing up like that. Like very passionate about you, probably very good looking, like very appealing, like very alluring, very charming. They might live far away from you, especially with the 6 of Swords. Maybe they live a little bit like the next town or the next village or state or whatever, but very, very loyal, and they will expect loyalty in return. This is someone who wants to build a home with you. You know, the 4 of Wands is, this is someone that's looking for marriage, or you know, they're looking for long-term commitment. And they see you, you know, with this Queen of Wands energy, absolutely stunning, very, very attracted to you physically. They find you very charming. Maybe you've got some kind of job where you're kind of in the spotlight or something like that. You might be a teacher, you might be on YouTube, you might be an actress, you might be a manager or a team leader. They also might be a manager or a team leader, or one or both of you might own your own business. It's something where you're in the spotlight or you're in charge or something like that. But this person sees you as the one. Like you're the one, Neo. You're the one this person's been looking for. They've been looking for someone to settle down with, and you are it. You are their wish fulfillment. And here they come with their Knight of Pentacles, you know, with their Ace of Pentacles. Here they come with a very, very stable offer. They might have been kind of slow, but I feel like that's been more to do with, and I think I said this in the Aries reading too, I can't remember, but you know, a lot of people, like when I used to do personal readings and like in the comments and stuff, and obviously in my own life, you know, you always want to know about the time frame, right? You're like, oh, like how long, like when am I going to meet this person? It's taking so long. It's usually less about time and more about alignment. Like, you know, if you're not in alignment, it's never going to come, basically. It's when you do the work and you get into alignment, sometimes it'll happen overnight, literally overnight, because that's what it's about. And you have gotten into alignment here because you're releasing something from the past. There's like forgiveness, you're moving on from a situation, and now you're able to make space for this new person, you know, because the universe hates a void. So once you have let go of the past, it brings someone new in. Because the thing is, often we think we've let go of the past, but you still haven't forgiven the person, right? You're still kind of going, oh, it was totally their fault, you know, like Because I'm assuming this is a romantic thing from your past that you needed to release. Or maybe it was someone at some point you were still hoping they were going to come back or something like that. But at some point here, you've either forgiven someone from your past, and it could be 20, 30 years ago, could be 5 years ago, could be 6 months ago. But it's usually the forgiveness aspect when you start to reconcile and be like, you know what, that wasn't going to work out anyway, like it was kind of toxic, or like we both made mistakes, or you know, something like this. And I feel like that's what's going on here. And then like this person comes in like a shot, because you have this, yeah, like look at this. Yeah, there's been like I don't know if it's an active decision on your part. Oh my god, I'm going to stop there at the bottom of the deck though. I don't know if this has been an active decision on your part, but there's been something like you're in alignment, and that's what brings this new person in. And it's either you've made a conscious decision to release the past, like you've had some kind of epiphany. Basically, this person, the Tower, is going to come in overnight, right? Basically, like, I mean, I don't mean literally overnight, but I mean very, very fast. And the reason that it comes in, the Tower represents a shift in belief system. You are walking away from something. The Eight of Cups, you're releasing something from your past. With the Five of Swords, you have the 5 and the 6 of Swords. So you were in this, now you're going to be in the 6 of Swords, like releasing something that was kind of toxic, right? Something like, and it doesn't even have to have been one person's fault, you know, like it just, you know, it's someone where it just didn't work out in the past. Like you tried, it didn't work out. On the other hand, you could have been dealing with someone very manipulative, like maybe a bit narcissistic or something like that. It could even be family stuff. Doesn't have to be about a past relationship, but it could also be a mental mindset that you've had to move on from here, because you have the 9 of Wands, so you've obviously been through something. This could also be the person that's coming in, you know, if you're not relating to this, maybe I'm talking about your person, but excuse me, with the 9 of Wands, especially with this Ace of Wands next to it, because obviously I can't talk, adds up to the 10 of Wands, which you also have here. And the 10 of Wands is all about releasing a burden, some heavy burden that you've been carrying, and it's this attachment to whatever's gone on in the past. So that's been your heavy burden, because you've maybe been kind of suspicious of new relationships coming in, and maybe you had your guard up and you didn't even know you had it up, because, you know, we all do that. And it's like as soon as you release the suspicion and this, like, because subconsciously you can hold on to stuff from the past and be like, well, the new stuff is not, the new relationship's not going to work because X, Y, and Z happened in the past, and I'm just going to project that onto the new stuff subconsciously, right? But that's what you're not doing that anymore. You're releasing it. Like the Ace of Wands, there's like a new way of thinking, like a new, like a release, like letting go, like a new vitality, you know, like a new beginning. I feel like it's when you release the suspicion and like the hurt from the past is when this new beginning is going to come in. You also have the 2 of Wands here, so there's, you've been doing the work is the thing. You've been making the decision to 6 of Wands, move on, right? And the 10 of Wands, like I was saying, you have the 9 and the Ace of Wands, and then you have the 10 of Wands. So you've, I'm just going to put that there, so I know that's where that goes. You've made a decision here, consciously or unconsciously, to release the past, and it's, like I said, it brings this new person in almost overnight, because like I said, the universe hates a void. That's when, you know, like when, you know, think of it this way, like if you have a wardrobe full of old clothes and you never wear them, there's not really any space for you to buy new stuff that you wear, that you like, that fits you, until you get rid of the old stuff. Because you don't have the motivation to get the new stuff in until you get rid of the old stuff, right? Clarify the 7 of Cups. Okay, so you have the 7 of Cups here with the Knight of Wands. So you may have been dealing with a player or like an in and out energy in the past, someone who was kind of flaky in the past, and it's kind of made you think, because see here in this card, the 7 of Cups, see how in the middle, focus, See how in the middle there's that cup that's covered, right? That's the new person coming in, but then some of the other cups, they have like a snake and a baby dragon and stuff. I feel like that's you. You know, you're kind of looking at this new cup, bam, that's being offered here, and you're going, I don't know, because, you know, I was dealing with this player before, this in and out energy, like, what if this new energy was another snake, or, you know, what if I meet someone and they're just like the person from the past? But I feel like that's what you've let go of here, you know. But again, nobody does this consciously. Nobody would sabotage themselves deliberately, consciously. This is all subconscious. So let's see who this new person is coming in. Clarify this Page of Cups, please. Yeah, you could definitely be dealing with an Aries. This person is like daddy energy, mummy energy. They know what's up. Like, they've been through things themselves. They're very mature. They could even be older than you. They don't have to be. It just represents someone very mature. So it's actually a really nice energy, because you have the Page of Cups with the Emperor. So I can tell you, this person coming in, like, you may have been dealing with someone kind of flaky in the past that wasn't ready to settle down. But this person is ready to settle down with this Four of Wands energy here. And with the Emperor, like, they're very well respected, very mature. It's like I said, they may be like a boss. There's heavy boss energy coming through here. People tend to listen to this person. They're very, like, you know, they may not be very loud, but people listen to them nonetheless. However, with the Page of Cups, they also have a very playful, innocent energy to them. You know, like, they have like the perfect combination, basically. Like, they're very stable, they have a lot to offer, like in terms of stability and wanting commitment. Because the Emperor and the King of Wands, like, they're very loyal. You know, very, the Emperor in particular is someone that's like wanting commitment. They're very solid. But, you know, Page of Cups, like, very sweet, very playful, very innocent type energy. And clarify the Ace of Cups, please. Well, give us a bit more about this Page of Cups, this person coming in. You have Judgment, so they could be a Scorpio. The Judgment card usually represents someone. They could be a teacher, this person, because you have the Queen of Swords here at the bottom of the deck as well. The Judgment cards tends to represent someone who is like, they're kind of active in the community in some way. Like, they're very well respected in the community. And it's difficult to say community nowadays, because a lot of people don't live within a community, but then you have to be kind of less literal and think like, okay, so what would the community be like? Maybe it's in your job. Like, there's someone very kind of prominent within whatever career you're doing, or maybe it's your neighborhood or something like that. Like, wherever you're meeting this person, or it could be like maybe you meet this person online. For some of you, just for example, I'm not saying you're going to meet them online, but you find out that they're very, very good at what they do. Like, they're well respected within the community. Like, so that would probably be their job, right, or their neighborhood. They're very disciplined, very structured, very organized. It's some kind of leader. They do something like leadership type energy. It's someone that you're very, very called towards. Like, you're going to be very, very called towards this person. Queen of Swords, like, they could be a teacher. They could teach online. They could, I just knocked on my cards. Sorry, I'm gonna have to put these back. Here we go. They could be a counselor. They could be something where they like talk or deliver information for a living. I'm gonna get some of these characteristics cards as well. So who is this person coming towards Taurus? But I have to, yeah, leader. This person is some kind of leader. I have to say though, I think you're leaving something else behind so that this new person can come in. Okay, they're very frank. They could also be called frank. You have Aquarius here as well, so they might be an Aquarius. What else about this person coming in for Taurus? What else about this person coming in for Taurus? Extrovert, which makes sense because they do seem to be kind of some, like, I want to say like a priority in the community, which is not the right turn of phrase, but it's like they're prominent. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't know why I screamed that at you. I'm sorry. I just got excited that I found the right word. They're very prominent within whatever they do. And I think they're very, like, you know, yeah, like very King of Wands, very Emperor energy. Like this person doesn't mind being in the spotlight. Oh, family oriented is just come out as well. So it kind of looks like that for a lot of you, this person's looking to start a family, or, you know, they're very into hanging out. Now, that's another thing about the Four of Wands. Like, I was going to say they're very into hanging out with, like, maybe their mum and dad or their brothers and sisters or something. You know, maybe they have a big family or something, because the Four of Wands can often indicate, like, someone who's kind of a homebody as well. Like, they might like to host, you know, they might like to have, like, barbecues or, like, dinner parties, or just have people around for, I don't know, to watch the football or something. What else about this person? Intuitive. Aries and Gemini had that, I think. So this person is very intuitive. So again, you might be dealing with someone here who, I don't know, maybe they wouldn't say that they were intuitive, but they're very good at reading people. And I think that's helped contribute to their success, because I want to say this person is pretty successful. Like, they're very good at reading people. They'd probably be able to read you very well. Animal lover. So this person's like an animal lover as well. That's nice. That's nice. That's what you want, right? Because that usually means they're not nuts. What else about this person coming towards Taurus? I'm just gonna take that one. They're very loving energy. Traditional. I think Aries had that one. So this person is very traditional, sassy. Yeah. Let's get a couple more. So they might have light hair, or maybe their hair is lighter than yours. You have dimples as well, so this person might have dimples. Aries had that. Aries had dimples. That's weird. And I was saying this to Aries as well. I'm sure that's one of the Aries characteristics, is that a lot of them have dimples. So it could also be like a chin dimple. This person's angelic. Whoever you're dealing with, this person is very sweet, very angelic. Let's get a couple more. What else about this person? Large and in charge, and that's coming out next to this Emperor. So I don't know, it's also come out with strong. I think that came up for Gemini. If you are dealing with a guy, they might be physically very big, you know, like strong. They might have like pretty big muscles and, you know, just be physically big. Also, this person's some kind of leader. So I would say they have some kind of in charge energy. You know what I mean? But if you're dealing with a woman, you know, they could be very small, but they're like emotionally very strong. And even though they're small, they have like, you know, they're in charge. Like they have that kind of energy. You have Aries at the bottom of the deck. I just want to get 3 more, or 4, that's fine. So they have a neat appearance. That's nice. Oh, they could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You guys complement each other, so you might actually be kind of different on the surface, but like, I always take that to be kind of yin-yang energy, you know, like, sorry Taurus, my camera cut out. The yin to my yang, like the sober yin to my raging yang. So yin is the feminine and yang is the masculine, I'm pretty sure. So you might be very different, but it's like you complete each other, like what you lack they have, and what they have you lack. So when you're together, it's just kind of a perfect combination. Oh, they could be a Cancer, because you have water sign and you have Cancer. Or they might, you know, maybe you think you're dealing with like a, I don't know, another Taurus or something, for example, but they could have like a Aries rising and a Cancer moon, or they could have, excuse me, like a Cancer rising and an Aries Venus or something. There could be some combination you don't know, because maybe you just know their sun sign, but it's difficult with the other risings and stuff because you can't really get that until you know their birth time. And if it's someone you don't know very well, you can't be like, what's your birth time? Just for no reason, I'm just interested. I'm totally not going to go and Google that and find out everything about you. So yeah, I'm going to leave that there, Taurus. I hope this was a useful reading. Many thanks for watching, and well done you for doing all your work, because it's leading this new person to come in. So don't forget to like and subscribe for me as well, you know, if you feel like doing that, if it resonated and you enjoyed it, I would appreciate that so much. Many blessings, Taurus. Love and light.